no QRM, so it sounds pretty good. Back to you. Go ahead.
Hey, very good there, Jeff. Well, good to meet you this afternoon here. Yeah, you've got a good solid signal coming back this way from Maryland. Solid 5.9 there. We're just running 100 watts from a DX10 into a 4-element Yagi. The Yagi is only about 10 foot off the ground at the moment on a temporary pole. We brought it down, and then winter time decided to take a real big swing there, and we haven't been able to get it back on top of the tower yet. So maybe this spring here we'll get it back on the tower, but it's doing a fine job for me anyhow, coming out of only 10 foot off the ground there. We're 75 miles east of Fort Collins there, over.
Okay, very good. Well, I think your antenna doesn't sound any worse than mine. It's coming in pretty good. We have just a inverted V antenna in my attic. So now, fortunately, on 10 meters, it's more than a half wave above ground, so it does seem to work pretty well, considering it's indoors. The downside, of course, is it does pick up quite a bit of noise being indoors, but I can read you loud and clear here. We're running a ICOM 7300 to a Ameritron AL811H, only about 300 or 400 watts right now to that inverted V. So I was reading the mail there, and I understand you're going to be getting some winter weather coming. We've been very fortunate. We've had a kind of a warm winter so far, and today's no exception. It's probably about 50, 55 degrees right now and sunny, so it's really nice. So back to you. I don't know if I got your call sign right. It's KF0I something T, KC3LUC. Go ahead.
Okay, very good, Jeff. Yeah, let's get the call sign corrected real quick before I forget. The call sign is Kilo Fox 0 India Delta Tango, KF0IDT there. That's the call sign. And yeah, I've talked to a lot of guys out your way, and that's been saying, oh man, it's a mild winter. It's been warm. Really, nothing's really going on. And I've been watching. I'm trying to pull it back up right now. I've been watching this weather model. We're storm chasers out here in Colorado. So in the summertime, that's our actually main profession is storm chasing. And so I'm a weather nerd. So I watch the weather models. And the last couple weather models have been showing some weird things going on up north, and it looks like the polar vortex is actually going to collapse on itself, and when it does, it's going to push a lot of cold air down into your guys' area. So I'm looking probably end of this month, beginning of next. You guys should experience a little bit of winter there, over.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we're not through yet. Yeah, I'm sure that we got some more coming. Although I understand this Thursday it might hit close to 80 degrees, which is really weird. But then right away it's supposed to drop off down into the 40s. So anyway, okay, Dirk, I'm going to have to run. I got a business thing I've got to go to here. So, but thanks very much for coming back to me. And actually, Fort Collins, Colorado. I think I just had a contact with somebody there the other day. But anyway, I'll talk to you later, and we'll see you soon. 73s, and good luck to you. KF0IDT. I got it right this time. This is KC3LUC. 73s.
Okay there, Jeff. All the best to you, and definitely thank you for coming back into Colorado and saying hello to us this afternoon. All the best. Have a good rest of your evening. Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Uniform Charlie from Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango, 73s.
Kilo Niner Charlie Michael Sierra Mobile.
Okay, the Mike Sierra Mobile.
Kilo Niner Charlie Michael Sierra Mobile.
Okay, Kilo 9, Charlie Mike Sierra Mobile, good afternoon. Good signal from the mobile, 5.8, 58, just with that first glance there. Name here is Dustin in northern Colorado, over.
Hey, Dustin, got you a good copy down here at 5.9 all the way. Name here is Mark. I'm driving around Mobile using a 991, pushing 100 watts and using a 102-inch stainless whip. Back to you, over.
Hey, I tell you what, there, wow, doing a fantastic job. Solid 5.8, solid 5.8. Well, I tell you what, I'm actually starting to live stream. I just turned it on. I wasn't going to, but it seems like 10 meters has just opened up, so I'll go ahead and live stream for a little bit. So if you go ahead and later on, while you're not driving, please, but later on, if you go into YouTube, search my call sign, and you can go back to this live stream and look for the timestamp 2136. You'll see your mobile coming back into Colorado there, over.
Now that's pretty cool. I'm not near a computer yet, but when I get to the house and everything and look you up on QRZ and stuff, I will check that out. You said 2136. That's pretty cool. Kind of neat to hear how your own signals coming in on the other side of the country. My sister, she lives in Longmont. She used to live in Boulder, probably an hour or two from you, maybe. But it's beautiful out where you are. My mother-in-law, she just moved to Texas from the Black Hills in South Dakota. So it's lovely where you are. It's pretty here too, but our mountains are not nearly as big as yours are. Back to you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, we know where Longmont is, and I know where the Black Hills are. We're not exactly halfway between the two. We're a little closer to Longmont than we are the Black Hills, but we are closer to the Nebraska border. We're only about 28 miles south of the Nebraska border, near Kimball. If you know where Kimball, Nebraska is, we're just straight south of them, 75 miles east of Fort Collins there. So, but yeah, no, if you get back home and get on the internet and like I say, just search my call sign. It'll pop up with my YouTube page, and then you'll see today's date. I think I have it DX into Colorado with the days that 8. So, but yeah, it's got a timestamp. You'll see the timestamp in there, 2136, and you can just kind of scroll back there and see what you sounded like coming back into Colorado.
Well, very good. I can't remember if I've told you yet or not. If I have, I'm sorry. I'm talking on a 991, pushing 100 watts on a 102-inch stainless whip on the pickup truck here.
Yeah, that's amazing. The 991 and a stainless whip. Well, we're running the DX10. That's what we're running. A DX10, 100 watts from that radio into a 4-element Yagi. And like I say, you're solid 5.8, solid 5.8 coming back this way. The microphone is a Shure SM58 plugged straight into the radio with a foot pedal PTT there. But yeah, sounding really good. Do you go by Christopher or Chris?
I go by my middle name, Mark. I'm a junior, so I go by my middle name. Saves a little confusion there when I go visit my parents and stuff. But I answer to Chris, too. I've been called much worse, so I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I get called a lot worse every day other than my name. But, hey, I put that in my notes there, Mark. Good to meet you here on 10 meters and doing a fantastic job there. And you'll definitely make a lot of contacts because it's working for you for sure there. Hey, we're going to let you go. You take care. We're going to get you logged in as a mobile there, and it should kick over to QRZ as soon as I push save here. So Kilo 9, Charlie Mike, Sierra /mobile from Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango. 73s, Mark, all the best, and have a good rest of your evening.
Sounds good. Great talking to you. Rig is sounding great. That's a nice rig you got there and nice antenna set up. We'll catch you down the log. 73s, K9 CMS, clear and listening.
All right, 73s, QRZ, Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango.
Victor Mobile.
Okay, ending in Victor Mobile.
Whiskey X-Ray, 8 Victor Mobile. Name is Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf. And the QTH is, let's see, where are we at? Warner Robins, Georgia area. Warner Robins, Georgia, southbound right now. How copy?
Hey, very good there, Greg. WX8V/mobile. Good copy on you. A solid 5.7 to 5.8. But yeah, if you're motoring down the highway, what an excellent job. Congratulations there on that setup. Doing a fantastic job with that signal. Coming back into Colorado there, Greg. Name here is Dustin, over.
Yeah, okay, Dustin, in Colorado. You have to let me know where in Colorado, because we have kin folks there too. We're southbound to Florida right now, and let's see, it's very pleasant, nice, about 74 degrees out here, and some high clouds. But yeah, I've just heard you in there real strong. You were started out as a 5x9, but you dropped a little bit. Hopefully I'm still in there. So let me know where you're at in Colorado. Go ahead.
Okay, very good there, Greg. Yeah, we're 75 miles east of Fort Collins, Colorado. We're out here in, excuse me, the countryside in northern Colorado there, Greg. Over.
Okay, yeah, we're somewhat familiar with that. Yeah, you're out in the plains over there in the fields before you get to the big stuff on the west side of the Interstate 25. So, okay, well, we go to Littleton and Denver every now and again, and the last time I was there, I did 3 summits on the air, first time ever, so that was kind of fun. And yeah, okay, well, it's really nice to hear 10 meters working, and hopefully you're still hearing me. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, very good, Greg. Yeah, a solid signal, 5.8, 58 still coming back this way. It's a little bit up and down, but I just figure that's probably because you're mobile and just the way 10 meters is. But, yeah, solid 5.8, not a problem whatsoever. We're about 90 miles northeast of Littleton in the Denver area there. And, yeah, you're right. We're out here in the countryside where nothing is but bunch of fields and cattle. We live on 160 acres ourselves out here, so we kind of live in the solitude. Our nearest neighbor's 3 miles down the road. But good talking with you there, Greg. And I hope all the best, and stay safe and travel safe, my friend. Whiskey X-Ray 8 Victor Mobile from Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango.
Okay, Dustin. Yeah, thanks for picking me up, and I don't know how many you had calling me, but I must have broke through the pile-up, so to speak, and that always is a good thing to do. And yeah, that's nice having that acreage. You can do things with antennas and whatnot, most likely. So, okay, very good. We'll let you see if you can make some more. KF0 IDT from Whiskey X-Ray 8 Victor Mobile 4 in South Georgia, 73.
Okay there, Greg. Yeah, the pile up that you come through was quite a bit. There was probably at least 8 to 10 stations with you that came through there. And when I heard the mobile, I heard Victor Mobile. That's all I heard. So I like trying to get to the mobile stations because I think it's fantastic to work a mobile, and I think it's fantastic to work from the mobile. So I always try to get out to the mobile stations if we can there. All right, Greg, once again, 73s, all the best. Travel safe, and hope to catch you again here on 10 meters. WXAV/mobile from KF0 IDT. 73s.
Okay, 73. See ya.
Kilo 4, Victor Juliet Kilo.
Kilo 4, Victor Juliet Kilo. Good afternoon, good evening to you from northern Colorado. Name here is Dustin.
And good afternoon. Yeah, very good afternoon to you, sir, from Charleston, South Carolina there, Roger.
Hey, very good. Coming from Charleston, yeah, sounding really good. Good copy, 5.9, but 10 meters, I tell you, 10 meters is just absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, yes, sir, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I've been listening to you chat here for the past several minutes. What a beautiful signal you have down here. My compliments, my friend, my compliments. I believe your name is Dustin there, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct, and well, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, and it's nothing fancy. It's just an FTDX10 with the 100 watts from the radio to the 4-element Yagi, and just an old Shure SM58 microphone plugged straight to the radio with a foot pedal for the PTT there. Over.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, you're pretty straightforward there. I'll tell you that. First off, my name is Kevin. Kilo Echo Victor India November. I live here in Charleston, South Carolina, right on the shore of the Ashley River. if you're familiar with the area. I'm running a Kenwood 590. It's an older one, and through a Versatuna and a vertical stick in the air about 50 feet. It's way up. My XYO refers to it as the lightning rod there, Roger.
Hey, copy that there. Well, I tell you what, it's doing a fantastic job. A solid 5.9 coming back this way. And, we right now the 4 Element's only on a 10-foot pole, a temporarily 10-foot pole. Usually goes 45 foot on top of a tower, but Mother Nature had other plans in store, and we haven't been able to safely bring that tower down to mount the beam back to the top of it. So temporarily it's only 10 foot, but I can't complain because it's definitely doing a fantastic job. I guess I'm biased to it now because it does such a wonderful job for me. We actually talked long path into French Polynesia this morning. It was pretty early this morning, and he was talking to a Golf Zero station out of England there, and he came back to me with a 5.5 report, and I went, wow, we're long path, and we got a 5.5 with each other. So I think I figured it up as like 19,889 miles. So I can't complain. The antenna definitely works at 10 foot. I'm sure it works a lot better once I got it back up in the air, but right now it's doing fantastic.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. A wonderful signal. You were 5.9 easy here on the coast of South Carolina. I think the other thing, too, is your audio was wonderful. It's my compliments. And 10 feet off the ground, you say, Roger?
Yeah, it's only on it's actually on a piece of top railing for a chain link fence. I had a friend of mine that moved, and he was going to scrap all this stuff, and I went, man, I can do stuff with this, and I wasn't even planning on using it for like antenna stuff or ham radio. I was just going to use it. We live out on a farm, and we get pretty resourceful on things out here, and so it was just laying out here, a 10-foot chunk, and about 5 years ago, there was an internet service that came through and threw a bunch of aluminum dishes on top of everybody's roof, ran LMR 400 coax to the modems, and everybody had internet for a while out here. Well, then the fiber optic came in, and everybody started ditching all that, and guess what I did? I went around and said, hey, don't throw that stuff away. I'll take it, and I ended up with a bunch of coax and a bunch of those little tri-bander or the tripod tower things that go up on top of your roof for a satellite dish, and I've got it screwed down to a pallet, and that 10-foot pole is in that tripod mount on that pallet. So that's the temporary setup on the beam right now there, Kevin, over.
Oh, wow. I had to laugh, though, when you said earlier that Mother Nature decided to do that. Of course, in South Carolina here, we have hurricanes, and that's why a lot of the stuff here is still a work in progress. Let's put it that way. I used to have 2 wires. I'm working, like I said, the vertical tonight or this afternoon, but I used to have 2 wires. I only have 1 wire left because the branch holding up the other one ain't there no more. There, Roger.
Yeah, that happens. That happens from time to time, yeah. We have hurricane force winds out here. We do experience 75 to 80 mile an hour sustained winds. A matter of fact, last spring there for about 2 weeks straight, we had nothing but heavy winds from 60 to 80 mile an hour, and this beam never budged. It really tore up my rotor. That was one of the reasons I brought it down to see if I could fix that rotor just after Thanksgiving. And we don't normally have this type of winter. This is number 4 in the record books at the moment. We still are coming into our snowiest months of March and April, and so it's definitely going to, I think, go to 3 or 5, maybe even number 2 in the record books. Right now we're setting just shy of 4 foot of snow cumulative total. Right now we've got about 2 to 3 inches left on the ground, but I do have snow piles that are 10 to 12 foot still out here along the driveway and out in front of my shop and barn there. So amazing winter. So that's kind of why I was like, well, I guess I'm not bringing a tower down and doing anything with it safely because we had 2-3 foot of snow on the ground at one point there. KK4 VJK from KF0 IDT.
Yeah, KF0 IDT, KK4 VJK. What a wonderful signal. I just cracked a smile when you were talking about your situation out there. Well, my suggestion, my friend, wait till it warms up a little bit, bring the tower down, and then fix it there, right?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, and I actually got I don't have it yet. I'm going to get a little bit heavier duty rotor. This one was just a little cheapo. Actually, I think it was meant for TV antennas, so it was a cheapo. It probably would have worked if we didn't have the hurricane force winds for so long there last spring, but such is such. But we've got one in mind. We'll get it purchased here when it's time to get it back on the tower there. We also have a 5-element 6-meter beam that will go on top there as well. So we'll get something a little bit heavier duty there. But anyhow, a lot of them calling there with you, Kevin, and I don't want to hold it up too much longer. It sounds like we've got a pretty good signal going east. So before the band closes, we'll make a few more contacts there. But Kilo 4 Victor Juliet Kilo from Kilo Fox 0 India Delta Tango. We'll let you put a bow on it there. Over.
Yes, sir. Well, first off, the pleasure is definitely on my end. And second, I wish I could put a set of beams up here, but the XYL won't allow a tower. Sometimes when you're married, it just doesn't work out that way, if you know what I mean. But anyway, what an absolute pleasure. You take care out there, my friend. KF0 IDT from KK4 Victor Juliet Kilo, Charleston, South Carolina, 7-3, my friend.
Okay, very good there, Kevin. Sometimes you just got to obey by the rules. Sometimes I've learned that a wife's law is a little bit more strict than an HOA sometimes. So, I just looked over my shoulder and got a really weird look. Hey, Kevin, take care. All the best, and we're gonna go get something to drink real quick. So, 73s to you once again. Have a good rest of your evening. Kilo 4 Victor Juliet Kilo from Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango. Have a good evening and all the best.
Same to you, my friend. 7-3.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Okay, guys, I think I got a drink of water or a drink of soda here. Is the frequency still clear for me? All right there, CQ10, 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 Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango.
November 3, Alpha Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox.
Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox. You came through the pile up there. King Queen 4, Charlie Delta Fox, good evening to you out there in the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
Top the afternoon to you out there in your high country Colorado there.
Hey, good good deal, good deal. Yeah, you just kind of faded back down. When you came in there, when you came over the top, you were a 5.7, 57 that first time, and then you kind of faded back down into the noise there. Over.
Roger on that. Roger on that. I'm having insurance trouble here. I think on the flashing back and forth between my radio.
Okay. Well, we'll let you go figure that out, because you just you completely dropped off into the noise there. So we'll let you go figure that out, and maybe I'll give you a landline here after a bit there. Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox, aka my dad, out there in the North Carolina. We'll catch you out here in a bit there. Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango. 73. So QRZ.
November 3, Alpha Kilo Oscar Mobile.
Okay, the November 3 Oscar, is it Oscar Kilo Mobile?
November 3, Alpha Kilo Oscar. November 3, Alpha Kilo Oscar Mobile.
Okay, November 3, Alpha Kilo Oscar Mobile. Good afternoon to you from Northern Colorado. Name is Dustin.
Good morning, Dustin. My name is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Edward. My name is Dave, and I'm 10 miles north of Morgantown, West Virginia, going towards Pittsburgh.
Hey, copy that. Are you currently are you mobile, or are you stationary?
I'm currently mobile. You're going to investigate another road. If you pull up on QRZ page, you'll see my mobile. I am working out on a gasoline tanker. Copy?
Hey, copy that. Yeah, I saw the gasoline tanker flash up on my logbook here. So yeah, good copy on you. Good 5.7, 5.8 copy on you there. Just out going into Pittsburgh there in that gasoline tanker. So very good. Hey, if you want to know what your mobile sounds like coming back into Colorado, jump onto YouTube and just search my call sign on YouTube, and you'll find the live stream that I've got going right now. Don't do it while you're driving, but you can go back later and find it. Timestamp is 21:57 on the timestamp, and you'll be able to see what your mobile sounded like coming back into Colorado there. Over.
QRP standing by.
Okay, 20 watts on a ham stick. I tell you what, they're doing a fantastic job. Hey, Motor Safe, and thank you for what you do. Nobody really gives the truck drivers too much credit anymore like they should. So, hey, thank you for doing what you do out there. And Motor Safe there. November 3, Alpha Kilo Oscar Mobile from Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango. 73s to you.
November 3, Whiskey Victoria Bravo. November 3, Whiskey Victor Bravo at 100 milliwatts.
Okay, hold on. There was a November 3 Whiskey Victor Bravo. Did you say 100 milliwatts?
That is a Roger, my friend. When you were talking about someone being QRP, well, first of all, you're 30 over 9, so you're doing fantastic. But this is 100 milliwatts, so I'm going to prove it to you. 100 milliwatts. I'm glad you heard me say it when I broke in. Now watch this. Watch your scale. There's 5 watts, 5 watts. Right there, that's 20 watts, 20 watts. Right there, that's 50, 50, 50. Right there was 100 watts. Did you see the change?
Oh, my Lord. Hey, I am glad I've got that video. It is live streamed. We are live streaming on YouTube right now, and I am so glad we got that on live stream. Your 100 milliwatts, your 5.5, 55 into northern Colorado. Your 5 watts, you were 5.7 into northern Colorado. I can't remember, you say 20 watts or something like that after, or 50 watts. 50 watts was 5.9, and then your full 100, your full full 100 was a 5.920 over.
That's what you're doing to me, man. You're just slamming it. You are pounding it. I'm at 100 watts now. But yeah, we just wanted to show the 100 milliwatts. See, so many people think you need the amplifier, you need this, and you do. I mean, I use my amplifiers all the time for 160 meters, 80 meter static crashes in the summer. You know how it goes. But there's times like today where you don't need it. And I tell you what, with 100 milliwatts, you'd be surprised, man. I've worked into Europe. Now, I got to give credit to the receiving station. You know, we run a lot of antennas here, but the receiving station's doing their bit as well, you know. So a lot of credit got to go out to you. So I appreciate you doing that for me. If you are on QRZ, I'm going to log you in at 100 milliwatts. If you can confirm that, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get all 50 states at the 100 milliwatts on 10 meters.
Oh yeah, we'll get it logged in there as 100 milliwatts for you as for sure, because that's great. Absolutely wonderful job. Congratulations. I think you're the first station I've ever worked that low QRP, and but like you say. It is all band condition and a receiving station and all about how you're transmitting it. And just like today, we worked French Polynesia long path this morning about 10 o'clock. And that was amazing to me. I was like, all right, I'm going to lunch, because that was the highlight of my morning was working French Polynesia long path. So it's just all about band conditions. We're running 100 watts straight from an FTDX 10 into a 4-element Yagi there. Microphone is a Shure SM58 old school microphone, plugged straight to the radio with a foot pedal PTT.
Well, I tell you what, man, the DX10 is a great radio. It offers everything that the DX101 has, except for the cost and the size. You know, some people want the bigger thing. They got larger fingers. They hit the button. They hit the VFO. You know what I mean. But other than that, the DX10 on receive, it gets no better than that. I don't want to tie you up, man. With your signal, the entire country wants to say hello. And, I know what you're saying about French Polynesia. I worked into JA last night on 15 meters with 1 watt. 1 watt on 15 into JA. So, yeah, it's unbelievable what we can do. And that's the game, you know. When I call out and I'm doing 1,500 watts, if I'm not heard, I'm upset. But when I call in and say 100 milliwatts and I'm being heard, that makes me real happy. Or even at 1 watt, that's unbelievable. This is a completely modified for QRP, an 847 Yaesu. And the antenna's a high-gain TH3 MK4 is what we're using. I'll let you go, my friend. Kilo Fox 0, Italy, Delta Tango. Man, that is one great CW call. November 3, Whiskey, Victoria Bravo, Chuck, the state of Ohio, Lake Tomahawk, Ohio. Thank you so very much.
Hey, very good there, Chuck. Just real quick, I dropped mine all the way down to 5 watts right there. I dropped it all the way down as low as the radio will go. That is 5 watts there. I'm going to show, I can push that there. Well, I will here in a minute. 5 watts coming back to you there, Chuck, to say 73s, and thank you for coming back that way. It just goes to show that you don't need the power. It's the name of the game for me. I think 100 watts I can do a lot with, and but like you say, 160, 80, it'd be nice to have a little power to get over the lightning crashes there sometimes. So, but hey, thank you for coming back. I hope you copy still at 5 watts there. November 3, Whiskey Victor Bravo from Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango. Take care.
At 5 watts of power, I know this is going to be hard to believe, man. 5.5, almost 5 and 6. So 5 watts, not bad at all. Like you say, it's just amazing, and that's the magic of ham radio. And once it's in your blood, it's in it for life. Take care, 7-3 from N3 WVB. I'm logging you in right now, and I'm going to put that I heard you at 5 watts at 5 and 7.
Okay, copy that. We'll get you logged in here. This logbook, I'm not too familiar how to do that, but I'll kick back over to QRZ and do an edit in the logbook there so we can get matched up. 73's N3 WVB from KF0 IDT.
7-3.
QRZ Kilo Foxtrot 0 India Delta Tango.
Kilo Quebec 4 Foxtrot Charlie 1 way.
Okay, there was a King Queen 4 Foxtrot.
Kilo Quebec 4 Foxtrot Charlie Romeo.
Okay, King Queen 4 Foxtrot Charlie Romeo. Good afternoon to you from northern Colorado. Name here is Dustin. Over.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dustin. Name here is Josh, and I'm in northeast Georgia. I'm picking you up about a 5.7.
Okay, very good there, Josh. Very good. Yeah, I've got you anywhere from between a 5.5 and 5.7. There's some QSB that just kind of rose up out of nowhere for a moment. I think it's just the band doing its thing, but you're a solid 5.7 in the clear here in northern Colorado. Not quite pointed at you. I'm pointed a little bit more east than down to the south, but yeah, still good copy there, Josh. Over.
Yeah, you picked up you're pushing 5.9 now. I was listening to you for a minute there, and I thought I lost you for a little bit, but maybe you're just changing directions on me. But your last comeback there was 5.9. Sounds great.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you peaked up there. I'm gonna say a 5.9, 5.9 for you. That's I think that's band conditions because I'm not moving the antenna around at all. It's actually manually moved. It's temporarily at 10 foot. It's on a temporary 10-foot pole just because I can't get it on top of the tower right now with the snow and ice that we've got outside. But yeah, good signal, Josh. FTDX10 4-element Yagi 100 watts there. Over.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that must all be band conditions then. But yeah, right now we're doing good. Yeah, I'm running the Icom 7300 like everybody else, I guess, at 100 watts to the MFJ mini dipole that I got mounted on a 20-foot homemade pole system right outside my shack. Yeah, back to you.
Okay, yeah. I tell you what, I started referring to the 7300. I can't take credit for it. I heard another ham say it, but he called them the All-American radio because all Americans have that radio. I thought that was funny. I was like, wow, it does seem like there's a lot of 7300s out there. Nothing wrong with them. A fantastic radio. Matter of fact, I was actually debating on buying one of them compared to this one, and we ended up buying this one. So, hey, I've got the dogs barking here. It's not normally that we have somebody pull down my driveway, so I'm going to go see what the dogs are barking at here real quick, and I'm going to let you go. But, hey, good signal coming out of Georgia. 73s to you, and good DX to you. Kilo Quebec 4 Fox Charlie Romeo from Kilo Fox 0 India Delta Tango.
Yeah, thanks for the chat, 73, and have a good evening.
Okay, yeah, 73s. KF0 IDT, I'm going to be off the mic here just for a quick second to see who's here at my house. Okay, is the frequency still clear?
No.
Hold.
W1AW, November 3, Echo X-Ray America.
Echo 7 Kilo.
Charlie 3, uniform Mike Oscar.
Roger, 59 Florida. Thank you. Good luck.
Kilo 4, Yankee Kilo Sierra.
Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Zulu.
4, Charlie November Foxtrot. Kilo 4.
My name is Glenn, over. Nice to meet you, Glenn. For first contact that I can tell, up here is Chris, Charlie Hotel Radio India Sierra. You're 5'9" in central New York State. Go ahead. Yeah, you're about 15 over, Chris. Big signal, QSL. QSL, thanks for the flowers, Glenn. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Oh, my pleasure. Take good care. Lots of people calling, Chris. I appreciate you being there, over. Very good, and thank you very much for the contact. Enjoy the nice weather. I hope it's nice for you. Anyway, have a great day. Good luck. Fabulous weather, buddy. Thank you. QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango.
You're 5'9 plus, over.
Thank you very much. You're also 5'9 here in Phoenix, Arizona. Great signal, great audio.
Yeah, you're almost flush, my friend. Thanks very much. My name is Glenn, and we're just down here on the west coast of the island, over.
Thank you very much, Glenn. As I said, it's a pleasure to work you, and you must be proud of the pilot you have there.
Fantastic. Thanks, buddy, and we'll see if we can work some more.
73 from November, Golf 7 Echo.
QRZ.
November 3, Whiskey Mike Charlie.
Delta Radio.
Sierra. Kilo 4, Zulu Romeo, go ahead.
Yeah, you're 5'9 into South Florida, K4ZZR.
20 dB over, buddy. Lovely signal, over.
Yeah, you're about the same here.
Thanks for being there. Name is Glenn, over.
And name's David, 73.
73, David, thank you.
November 3, Whiskey Mike Charlie.
Florida, Ontario, Papa.
Sierra.
Just a minute, Okay, QRZ.
November 3, Whiskey Mike Charlie.
Juliet Uniform Sierra.
This Juliet Uniform Sierra.
Hey, what's up, Glenn? NCJ US, Chris in New York. You watch the All-Star game last night?
No, I didn't. Was out. Had an appointment the last evening, but I did catch all the replays and stuff. But other than that, I saw there was quite a hefty scoring. Those guys were just up for scoring this on the last game, over.
Yeah, they didn't play. There was zero defense. We turned it off, but we watched Mac McClung win the dunk contest. We've been watching him since he was at Georgetown. He's in the G League, and that guy can jump. All right, Glenn, a lot of guys calling you, so I won't hold it. Just wanted to say hello. Sounded good, 5'9 in New York today.
Yeah, 5'9 also, Chris. Yeah, and I was quite impressed with his. Leaping ability.
Yeah, I think he'll get a good look by the league after that performance. All right, 73, Glenn. We'll let you get to your pilot.
Take care, Chris. 73, QRZ.
Kilo November
3, Whiskey Mike Charlie.
Who's the Florida Ontario, Papa?
Kilo Alpha 2, Florida, Ocean Papa, KA2FOP. You are 5 and 8 into Central New York. KA2, Florida, Ontario, Papa, over.
Okay, KA2, Florida, Ontario, Papa. Had a little glitch there, so I was just trying to sort out something here. Give you a report on the next go around. My name is Glenn, Golf Lima, Echo November, over.
Okay, Glenn, very good. What frequency are you operating on, over?
28500.
Okay, hit you a little bit better at 950, but okay, very good. But still a very good signal into Central New York this afternoon.
Oh, thank you very much. 5 and 9 plus here into Barbados, over.
Okay, Roger, on the 5 and 9 plus. Very good, sir. John QRZ, logbook KA2FOP.
Okay, 7-3, QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, India, Denmark, Tokyo.
Victor Echo 2 Alpha Charlie Papa. You good 5 and 9, over. Hey, Roger.
Fantastic. Thanks for the
5 and 9. And, good out. My name is Glenn, Golf Lima, Echo November. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, over. Janelle, I think Janelle is your name. I think I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly, over. That's funny you said that. I live just about 2 kilometers southeast from the Sunset Crest area, and that's where we do our shopping, over. Roger, well, it's on.
KA1, Radio Tango X-ray, 5-9. Arigato, what's up?
Papa Uniform 2, Whiskey Mike Echo.
And 4BS, 5-9. And 4 Victor Sugar, 5-9.
Roger, you're 5-9 into Richmond, Virginia. Can I get your call?
Thank you. Papa 4/ Echo Alpha 7 X-ray.
Kilo Delta 4, Alpha Whiskey India.
Is that JA1 again?
Papa United 2,
JA1 again?
I said I got you in the books. 5-9, you sounding great.
JA1, Florida something? Florida X-ray Hotel? JA1, Fox November Oscar, go Q, that's all? Arigato. Japan Radio 1 something?
Whiskey Mike Echo.
Japan Radio? Is it JA1 Fox India, Charlie? Was it 1 Fox India, Charlie, come again? Is that JJ1 Whiskey India Charlie, is that correct? Okay, Fox India Charlie, got you, got you. Yeah, many thanks, Sentries. Whiskey Yankee 70 Lima Hotel, 5-9.
Papa United 2, Whiskey Mike Echo.
Thank you. Papa 4/EA7 X-ray.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
TD48WI 59.
Yes, you are 592. 73.
Thank you. Was it Whiskey 6? Whiskey 6 coming in. X-ray Hotel. 36, the Japan X-ray Hotel 59. Thank you.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
JA1, Ali.
Canada, Washington.
Juliet, Mike 1 X-ray Canada Whiskey 59.
You're also 59. Thank you.
Okay, arigato gozaimasu. Any other JA? Japan Lima 7 Whiskey something. November Whiskey India. Not okay. Try again, please. November Whiskey Italy. So you call sign it slowly. JJ6NWI, thanks.
No.
JA?
Papa Uniforme 2, Luiz.
Radio Bravo India.
Foxtrot Romeo. Kilo Delta 2 Echo Foxtrot Romeo.
Kilo Alpha 2 Charlie Foxtrot Hotel.
Mexico, Quebec. Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Quebec, QSL, the 44 Ernest, and the name here is Tom Tango Oscar Mike QSL.
Kilo November 1, Oscar Lima Alpha.
Tango QRP.
57 Pennsylvania, thank you.
Alpha Bravo 2, Juliet Tango QRP. QRP. Alpha Bravo 2, Juliet Tango, QRP.
Kilo India 4, Radio Bravo India.
The call is Alpha Bravo.
QSL, 58 into the state of New York, November Yankee, Roger.
Kilo India 4, Radio Bravo India. Kilo India 4, Radio Bravo India. Roger, Roger, got you 5-5, North Carolina. Thank you, 73.
Kilo Mike 4, Mike Delta Romeo.
Kilo Mike 4, Mike Delta Romeo. Kilo Mike 4, Mike Delta Romeo, Heavy 5 and 7, North Carolina. St. Lucia, thank you.
Nie wiem, może też kupię rosół. Agnieszka lubi rosół. Ja to lubię rosół, ale pić, wiesz, nie lubię, wiesz, jak jest za dużo plusków, to nie lubię. Lubię pić rosół, Kaziu. A teraz delektuję się tą zupką z jajka, której to nie wszyscy lubią, a ja uwielbiam. Kaziu, opisz teraz zawody, jak tam było